Hi everyone, it's the Concierge Nurses, and today we're talking about what are the different specialties that concierge nurses can specialize in. And I think this is a really great topic because it really showcases just kind of the breadth and depth of where concierge nursing is going and can go. So what do you guys think? What kind of specialties can concierge nurses go into?
Well, Katie, I think there are a lot, actually. The sky's kind of the limit with this. You could do wound care clinics, COPD clinics, diabetic, or any other type of chronic disease clinic, post-operative care for patients that are just having a day surgery, or if they're leaving the hospital after a surgery where they've had to spend the night. And of course, that brings in the whole role of patient advocacy when you have your patients that are getting discharged from a hospital. And we also have health and wellness business is big right now. I think those are some of the main areas that I can think of off the top. Yeah. How about you, Kimble?
Yes, so you're right, Charlene. There are tons and tons of areas that people can go in, specialties that concierge nurses can do. I guess the first one that comes to mind for me is postpartum care. A lot of people don't think about that, but when you send a new mama home with a new baby, or maybe even twins, they could definitely use some help with postpartum care. Other areas would be like home infusions, IV hydration kind of thing. Those are very popular for a lot of people. Case or care management kind of situation. Our care coordination, you know, that's a big area right now. And things like IVF injections for fertility patients is a really big thing. And you'd mentioned post-op surgery care. I absolutely love plastic surgery, post-op surgery care. That's one of my favorite things to do in my concierge service.
Okay.
Yeah, no, a couple of things there. You know, you had mentioned postpartum, and you know, the first thing that came to mind was like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if you had a preemie and had to you'd taken the preemie home and you don't know how to take care of the baby, or you're scared of the baby? Like, how great would it be to have a NICU nurse that had a concierge service, or had nurses that she trained to help you out at night? I mean, that would be amazing. And then also, Kimble, with plastic surgery, those patients, you know, doing the VIP or luxury type of boutique nursing care services, I think that would be really popular. And a lot of those patients just want discreetness and confidentiality that you don't necessarily get, you know, outside of concierge nursing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why it's such a great area to go into, because that's exactly what they want. You know, they're being sent home to care for themselves, really, or to have a family member care for them. But if you can give them that assurance that a nurse is there and can watch out for some of those things that may go wrong through the night, you know, it gives them a sense of peace, I think. And they are usually cash pay, the plastic surgery patients. So that's always great when you have a cash pay client, because you know that they can probably afford your services as well. So
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, some of those surgeries are very expensive. They're like $20,000 to $50,000. So spending an extra $1,000 on nursing care is kind of like a no-brainer, because I mean, yeah. And also we know that, you know, when you're with a nurse, you know, things are tolerable in a way of like, you know, I had this twinge and it's okay. But when you're home and you're in the dark and you're by yourself and you're like, was that supposed to twinge, or, you know, and it gets really, really scary. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, this I think this is a really great overview of what specialties concierge nurses are in. For listeners out there, be sure to put your comments below. What kind of specialties are you thinking about? Challenge us. I'm asking you to challenge us, to tell us like what type of nurse you are, and we can help you find a concierge nurse service that would work for you and your specialty and your expertise. Be sure to hit the bell to get notifications of every time our videos drop, which is once a week. And we'll talk to you later.
All right.